But imagine a UCL in your debut. Imagine a league and a UCL in your debut season. But to get 5 dubs, that's king stuff, bro. How ironic would it be that Kane's first trophy is arguably the hardest one? Jaden, first of his name Sancho, is in a Champions League semi-final, giving a club their very first Champions League. Whatever happens, it's been a fantastic season for Jude. Absolutely fantastic season for Jude. And 100% it's going to end with a La Liga title. So that's already guaranteed. So he's already guaranteed a trophy after arguably one of the great debut seasons for a young player. But imagine a UCL in your debut. Imagine a league and a UCL in your debut season. So when Vini won that UCL 2 seasons ago, he played his part. He scored the winning goal. That was Benzema's UCL. He was A1. He was maybe A2, but he was A1. He was the pointsman, and that was his UCL, as was shown with him deservedly winning the Ballon d'Or unanimously. So for Vini doing this, as important as Bellingham will be, this would be Vini's. Because let's be real, Bellingham has been huge. This is Vini's team. 5 dubs would be crazy. 5 dubs would be crazy, because if he gets a 5th dub, I don't know who gets it. So Pep is on 3. Pep's on 3. I mean, no, Pep could very easily get 2 or 3 more, very easily. But to get 5 dubs, that's king stuff, bro. Fergie only has 2 UCLs. Mourinho has 2 UCLs. Pep has 3. You know. But for 5 dubs, if you look at life specifically, it rhymes and there are patterns. Look how he won that UCL for Chelsea. Chelsea were not expected to win that UCL. And look at the turmoil, how Lampard almost destroyed that club, and just the circumstances that he was under taking over that club. It was unexpected. If Bayern had to win this UCL, based on what has happened throughout the season, based on the stuff behind the scenes, it would be unexpected. So he's already shown you that I can win unexpectedly. Why can't I run it back? Before the season started, I don't think anybody had Bayern as favourites for the UCL, no. But they said, okay, these guys are winning either the league or the DFB Pokal, most likely both, especially with Kane. No one had them winning the UCL. No one had them. No one had them as one of the favourites. Maybe an outsider, but people looked at City, they looked at Real Madrid, they looked at Inter Milan returning back again. But no one looked at these guys, no. How ironic would it be that Kane's first trophy is arguably the hardest one? Like for Bayern, the easiest trophies, the ones that just come to them like a magnet, is the Bundesliga or the DFB Pokal. The harder one is the UCL. Like in the past like 15 years, they've only won the UCL twice. So in 2013 and of course in 2020. So it's a hard trophy to win. So it would be so crazy that the first trophy that Kane wins is the hardest one. It's the most difficult one. And I could see it, that just based on just how things have now unfolded, he finds himself in the final at Wembley and he gets that freaking dub. When we saw that group, who had Dortmund making the UCL semis? Nobody. We didn't have Dortmund make this through the group. At best, 3rd. Most people said 3rd, 4th. We thought, okay, Milan, PSG, Newcastle, PSG, Newcastle, Milan. We do not have Dortmund making it through the group. The fact that they made it through the group, the fact that they beat Atletico Madrid, and they're now in this. And you always fear the underdog. Always fear the underdog. And what a journey from this last season on the final day of the Bundesliga to a UCL semi-final and a strong chance of repeating 2013, going back to Wembley, where, of course, they lost against Bayern. And there is a potential where they could run it back against Bayern in the UCL final at Wembley again and right that wrong. After he was cast away to the mountains of Mordor by Ten Hag, I thought, yeah, his career is done. Sancho's career is done. It's finished. I did not think that fast forward some months, we'd see Jadon Sancho in a Champions League semi-final. That wasn't on my freaking bingo card. I was like, what? In a Champions League semi? Heck no. But yes, here we are. Jadon, first of his name Sancho, is in a Champions League semi-final. What if he wins this? Better yet, what if he wins this and he scores the winning goal? This is it. Shout out to Michael Joseph Jackson. This is it. This is Mbappe's last chance to win a Champions League with PSG. And I don't even need to put it into words. An Mbappe UCL for PSG is legacy defining. After having already won the World Cup and the performance he had in that World Cup final, a Champions League for PSG, their first ever, giving a club their very first Champions League, something that Messi didn't do, Neymar didn't do, Cristiano didn't do. Name all your best legendary players. They never gave a club their very first UCL, their very first Champions League. You know, like, it's like if I got like a sharp pain in my stomach when I see this image, just put it in the bottom left. Look at all that space. Look at all that space. All he had to do was just look at all that space. All he had to do was just give it a strike. Just give it a zucchini. And you know, not many people get second chances, bro. So I'm sure this is replaying in Mbappe's mind again and again and again and again. Why didn't I just strike it cleanly? Ibra failed. Neymar failed. Messi failed. So the one guy left. Because bro, they were all brought in to win the UCL. Ibra, superstar, main guy, never won the UCL, never was in the UCL final. But bro, you are still a superstar, you're still a rare talent. Lead us through. Never happened. Neymar, an all-time talent, an all-time multi-generational talent. Treble for Barca, seen as the next big thing. Oh my gosh, this is that guy. World record fee, a record fee that's destroyed the transfer market. Let's now say what's up. Didn't happen. Freaking Messi, the greatest club player of all time. Like, this is a guy who has redefined club football that no one will ever reach. So for PSG, this is what this project was built for. This is one of the most well-known cities on the planet. And this is the club that represents one of the most popular cities on the planet. It's the Eiffel Tower FC, Champs-Élysées FC, Arc de Triomphe FC. It's these dudes. It's these dudes. That is what will say this project is a success. Without the UCL, all that money spent, all those player acquisitions, it would have been for nothing. It would have been for nothing. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Tier 1 Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click the join button below the video. Here. If you're a mobile phone merchant, just click the join button under the video here. Choose that Tier 1 status and join the Content Crack Addicts family. Peace!